welcome to the knowledge series for Yogakshema. I am joined by Dr. Usha Vasthare, the founder of Yogakshema Rehabilitation and Wellness Center. Today's session we will be covering mindful parenting.
This brings me to a key neuroscience question. Can you elaborate on how and when self-awareness develops in children?
Kids, any age, it doesn't matter. It's very much aware of things, aware of the external world, aware of its own self also. Being aware of what kind of house a kid lives in, what kind of car my parents drive, what kind of clothes do I wear. All of these things now these days, even young kids are very much aware, and they even know how to compare,
they know the best brands and all that.
Absolutely. So that is awareness. Awareness nobody has to teach, as long as we let the kid explore on its own, it comes naturally. However, self-awareness, and after a certain age, the kids become self-aware again of their own body. First about their body, self-awareness comes about their body. First the skin color, and then the body, and then the clothes I wear, all of this. So as I was saying, the kids are very much aware at a very gross level, at the level of the body. And even we as parents know this, but we as parents need to go a step further and make the kids aware of their mind, their thoughts, their emotions, their feelings, their belief system, and their memories.
And how does one do that?
This is where, as simple as communication at the dining table, talking about why do you feel like this? How did you feel when the teacher said something? How did you feel when your friend did not invite you for that birthday party? Just having conversations, exactly. Then without going into any technical aspect, this is where we are teaching kids about the metacognition.
Got it.
Thinking about their own thoughts, feelings and whatnot. But the parents have to play a value neutral role, extremely important. Not judging other kids, not judging the teachers, not judging or taking sides or having biased opinion. We don't realize this, Samit. I don't even have a count on the number of biases as adults we have.
Yeah.
Because these biases are hardwired into our brains, whether we know it or not. If we at least become aware of our own biases, we would have done a huge service for ourselves if we know our own biases. So we need to make them self-aware of their own, at the level of mind, subtler level than at the level of body. That is where the self-discipline starts about, and also how we base our values definitely depends on the self-awareness at the subtler level, at the level of mind.
Yeah.
Children seem to have a very astute logical mind. How does one work on that?
The kids are very astute. The logical mind works very well for many of the kids. And this is where, the kids have an upper hand. And they are great negotiators because they use their logic and the rational power without bringing any emotions. And they win over any negotiation and argument with the parents. So
and we are emotional about our children. So
absolutely. So we give in. This is where we need to be really, really careful. Responsibility of the parents. We need to temper that logical mind or the rational mind along with the compassion and kindness. Otherwise, the kids are so bright, they use logic in such a way. Many times I see the kids lose that. They're not even as kind to their own siblings or their own parents many a times, because when they're making a case, they are great lawyers.
Very convoluted logic to what they want.
And the not even convoluted logic. They don't understand the biases. They also come up with their own preconceived notions and ideas, and they have illogical logic, and you'll never be able to change that. So we have to, as parents, always, not just one step beyond our kids, many steps. That is what I'm seeing in this present generation. This is where the challenge for the parents is, because naturally whatever our parents did, they did it right. Our kids are born lot more intelligent than what we were at that age. So we always have to be several steps beyond.
And that's the best antidote for logic. So if a child is using its rational power to push back or get his or her way, how does one as a parent approach that situation?
Naturally, some kids naturally are more compassionate, some of them are not, and then we need to inculcate that compassion, saying that of course not in an intellectual manner. Many a times it may not happen at that time, but when the kid is very hungry or asks for certain things, and then we hold it back and see what the kid feels and try and bring in that experience.
Got it.
The experience of that either hungry or not having something whenever they want it right away, and build it up for compassion.